Taurus, it's no coincidence that you are watching this just-in-time intuitive tarot reading. Trust there is a message here for you. Now, if you are a regular, thanks for calling in for another reading. And Taurus, if you are a newbie, welcome. My name is BRONYA. I'm an intuitive tarot reader. Do feel free to drop me a comment. Let me know where you're tuning in from. I would love to hear. Most importantly, please do like, share, comment, hit subscribe. It really does keep the readings flowing and support smaller channels like mine. So yeah, I would be really, really grateful if you can join the community. All right, I'm getting distracted by the oracles that have come out to start us off. Now, Taurus, I have moving towards the light and I have source of life. All right, well, look, here I see, a long journey, a winding road, a bridge over troubled waters, but light at the end of the tunnel. So do you feel that finally you can see the end point, the outcome, the positivity, the silver lining? Are you finding a source of life right now? Is that, flowing income? Is that better health? Something to sustain you and your family? I don't know, but I feel like we've got a positive turn here after a long journey. We also see a couple there, so it could have involved you and a partner, a business partner, a friend, family member, but most likely romantic partnership for many of you. Let's keep going. Taurus, I'm going to use the Ethereal Alchemist Tarot and the Divine Initiation Oracle. I will link you to these decks down below. And if at any time you would like to follow up with a personal reading or healing, the first link down below will pop you over to my website and you can check out what is on offer there as well. Okay, this is interesting. I'll tell you why, because I've got Nourish Your Soul from this deck, but I sort of see the same thing going on here, like this waterfall energy. Now, the thing about the waterfall, one, of course, it is beautiful, it is cleansing, right? But also the waterfall, for the most part, it keeps running. It renews itself. It doesn't run out. So there's a sustainability here, maybe finding a sustainable outcome or option, or getting back to this energy where we feel like we have renewed hope or renewal or rebirth. All right. Let's see where this is going, Taurus. That one's trying to get out, so we'll take it. And it's the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, it's clear that you have been, working hard. You've been working towards something for a while. You might have been really invested in some kind of journey here. Now, moving towards the light, this could be that you've been trying to set yourself up for the future, for, to reach family goals, or, really trying to, the Eight of Pentacles, better your career, increase abundance, buy a home, to set yourself up for a sustainable future, right? One where we have our needs met and, we have income working for us. So I'm feeling like a longer term build that has been happening here, Taurus. Yeah, but the Nine of Swords. This is usually associated with a stress point or worry about the future, worry about where money is invested, worry about work. Maybe this whole situation of fortifying came out of a situation where there was a loss of money or work. We're like, okay, we need to think smarter for the future here. Yeah, the Devil. So this is, okay, it's called the Ego in this deck here. Major Arcana of Capricorn. Okay, few things here. There could have been, like I said, the loss of work or money. There could be been a debt situation. You and your partner might be trying to clear student debt or mortgage debt or prepare for retirement, depending on what is relevant at your life stage. But I feel that there's been a long journey, or you might have been facing a truth about it. But what I'm getting is that there's still time for you to put this in place, right? Make sure you don't fall prey to old habits or old entrapment, okay? You might be needing to do things differently. Like, we've got to work smarter, not harder. Yeah, Three of Swords, because there has been loss here. Or there might be genuine disappointment about where things are right now. But the Three of Swords is a 3 for a reason, because it's the number of the Empress. So through our past pain, losses, disappointments, and hurts, we can rechannel, refocus that energy into creation. Let's do things differently. Let's use those lessons to propel us forward, right? Not hold us back, not put us in that devil energy where we just give up and go, this is our lot, we may as well just play into it. No, 10 of Wands, that is done now. This stressful period is ending. This weight is coming off your shoulders here. This could be that you're getting to the pointy end of, you know, like really a hard work phase attributed to one of those goals. Wow, you have got a lot of mental energy here. I've got the Eight of Swords. Well, what I want to say about the Eight of Swords is that it talks about, even though this has been a load on the mind, there is a pathway out, and maybe you just need to reframe this as well from a different perspective. We can't change the past. The future has not arrived yet, but from this present moment, you Taurus have the opportunity to do things differently, right? Sometimes the Eight of Swords can be, oh, we really want to make changes, but we feel guilty or obligated, or accountable, and you might be. But there's also ways to go about things where you can, you know, successfully bring in change, or, you know, swing situations back to your favor. Yeah, and that might require you, Six of Swords, to move on, to move forward. But one thing is for sure with the Six of Swords is that you're in a state of transition towards the new. And look at this, 2 lots of Three of Swords here. And we had the Three of Swords in the reading. So you could have gone through 2 painful cycles here, 2 points of significant loss, and you might feel like that has all been adding up, but you are moving towards the light now and finding some kind of sustainable solution. The Six of Swords is moving past the troubled times, you know, the emotional turbulence, to smooth sailing, to new shores, to new opportunities. So I think it's really positive energy, but with the Devil in the reading, we have to be sure to not, like I said, fall into old entrapment. Actually, the tables can turn. Six of Pentacles, things can turn around. I mean, that's the overall message that I'm really getting here. And I have the King of Cups, which is Scorpio energy at the bottom of the deck. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, or have a significant Scorpio placement in your birth chart. But the King of Cups is the Death card energy in the Minor Arcana, which talks about transformation. But it can be after loss, or after a period where things weren't growing. You know, and finally we're learning from those life lessons and we're rising above them. And Six of Pentacles, through that process, the tables can turn and we have receivership. But the shadow aspect of the Six of Pentacles is if we keep doing things the same and we stay out of power, then we can become the beggar, right? This is a journey from beggar to emperor in a way, right? And no disrespect, like those words, just because we see beggar and emperor in the Rider-Waite version of this card. But the tables can turn for you, but we must overcome the shadow aspects. What created this situation in the first place? What can you do differently? It's time to break the chains of the past, not get too far ahead of yourself in the future, but from this present moment there can be a shift. So this could be that there's a new opportunity presenting itself that is critical here. New finance, a new job, a new investment, you know, or like I said, maybe just getting to the last phase of a really hard journey, right? Trying to pay something off, working 2 jobs, working overtime, right? But we have transformation. So from beggar to emperor, that is the journey that is happening here. And I just feel that that turning point is sooner than what you think, or maybe than what you know, Taurus. So I'm going to leave it here. I hope you enjoyed this message. If you'd like to follow up with a personal reading or healing, first link down below will pop you over to my website. Find me on the socials if you'd like more messages, Instagram and TikTok. I'll link those down below. And yeah, please do check out your 2025 yearly tarot reading if you want to know how this energy will play out over the coming months, Taurus. It's been amazing. I will see you next week. Bye for now.